Hey friends, I want to show you this Spiralizer. This thing is so cool. We've had this thing for probably 6 or 7 years. We use it a lot. What's up friends? I want to show you this Spiralizer. This thing is so cool. There's 2 things you need to know about this Spiralizer before you buy it. I'm going to talk about those in just a minute. First, I'm going to go over the features. We obviously bought this, we bought this because a couple of people in our family went gluten-free, and we love spaghetti, we love noodles, and we realized that you can actually make zucchini noodles. So it was like a huge opportunity for us. This was a game changer when members of our family went gluten-free. But I want to talk just a minute about some of the features of this thing that you might not know about, and answer any of the questions that you might be asking yourself. So, first off, the mechanics of this thing are really, really simple, and every piece comes apart so that you can clean it really, really well. We haven't done as great a job of keeping it that clean as you'll see in this video, but each part comes apart, and then you can go wash it individually. You'll see on this turner thing right here, this is spiked. This is where you put the fruit or the vegetable that you're spiralizing. You have a handle here that pushes this mechanism through the tray. So basically what you're doing is you're turning the vegetable like this, and you're pushing it through the blade that's right here. Speaking of the blade, you have options. So this blade right here, the single blade, this is just going to give you a single spiral looking piece of fruit or vegetable. It's all going to stay connected to each other. As you look at the other options, we have a small, this is what we use for zucchini noodles, and it cuts the vegetable into small strings as it hits the blade. So this is going to be small strings, and then this one is going to be larger strings. So these store really nicely in the bottom of the unit, so you don't have to worry about losing them. You don't have to worry about, all of that. The only reason I think we still have all of these is because of the way that they store. I think that was a really smart touch. You could just pull them out of the bottom. You can slide them into the top right like that, and then you put your vegetable, whatever it is, your zucchini, your cucumber. We've done potatoes. We've done potatoes and spiralized them and then fried them. Really, really delicious. Not healthy, but delicious. So that's the mechanics of how this thing works. One of the one things you'll need to know is that it does core everything. So when you see this little circular hole right here, it's gonna cut a core out of everything that you cut, whether it has a core or not. That was surprising to me. I didn't realize that. The second thing that I think was just so smart in the design of this thing is that, I'm gonna take this off to show you and flip it upside down, is that the feet are suction cups. So that when you're working on this thing in the kitchen, as long as it's a smooth, clean surface and it's dry, you suction these 4 feet to the bottom. It won't work on this table because it's a wood grain table, but it did work. Look at that. I mean, even just the 2 that stuck, it is so solid, and it makes it so easy to then load up your vegetables, run them through, and it stays in place rather than scooching all over the countertop. And there are little tabs on each foot. All you do is just pull up on those little tabs and it comes right off. Super, super simple. Because the design is really lightweight, those suction cups are needed. Now, the second thing that you need to know about this is that it is lightweight, and it's pretty small. It's pretty compact. So it doesn't take a lot of precious storage room inside the kitchen, which is another thing. I don't want to get a bunch of specialty, gimmicky things in the kitchen because our storage space is limited. This is fairly compact. It's not any bigger than like a frying pan, and we use it. We've used it a lot. So we've loved having this thing. I hope you love having it as much as we do.